The birth of power hitting. Babe Ruth, born February 6, 1895 in Baltimore, Maryland, is widely regarded as the player who transformed baseball from a game of speed and strategy to one dominated by power. Ruth's career numbers, 714 home runs, 2,214 RBIs, and a .342 batting average, are just a glimpse into his lasting influence on the game. Before Ruth, teams focused on small ball tactics, emphasizing stolen bases, bunting, and managing runs through contact hitting. But Ruth's arrival in Major League Baseball shifted the game's focus entirely. In 1919, Ruth was sold to the New York Yankees for $125,000, a move that set the stage for his legendary home run surge. In 1927, Ruth hit 60 home runs, a record that was unprecedented at the time and stood for 34 years. This achievement changed how teams approached building their rosters and their strategies for success. Ruth's ability to consistently hit home runs popularized the notion that power hitting was the key to winning games, influencing generations of players to focus on hitting for distance rather than just making contact. By the time Ruth retired, the game had permanently shifted, and teams began to prioritize developing power hitters. His legacy is clear. Ruth not only defined an era of baseball but also set the foundation for the game as we know it today. The barrier breaker, Jackie Robinson, born January 31, 1919, in Cairo, Georgia, broke the color barrier in Major League Baseball when he debuted with the Brooklyn Dodgers on April 15, 1947. Over his 10-season career, Robinson earned 6 All-Star selections, won the 1949 NL MVP, and posted a .311 career batting average. His on-field achievements were significant, but it was his role off the field that changed the game and society forever. Robinson's debut with the Dodgers marked the beginning of the end for baseball's racial segregation, and his courage and perseverance made him an icon of the civil rights movement. Robinson's entry into the league was not without its challenges. Facing immense racism from fans, players, and even teammates, he endured emotional and physical strain to prove he belonged. His impact stretched far beyond the baseball diamond, as his success and resilience gave hope to African Americans fighting for equal rights in all aspects of American life. Robinson's breakthrough in 1947 fundamentally changed MLB, opening the doors for generations of African American players who followed in his footsteps. His legacy continues to inspire, not only as a baseball player but as a trailblazer for racial equality in sports. The power controversy. Barry Bonds, born July 24, 1964 in Riverside, California, is one of the most controversial figures in baseball history. With 762 home runs, 7 MVP awards, and a career batting average of .298, Bonds' legacy is both extraordinary and divisive. His 73 home runs in 2001 broke the single-season record, a mark that still stands today. Despite facing constant scrutiny for his alleged use of performance-enhancing drugs, PEDs, Bonds' impact on the game is undeniable. His power hitting redefined what was possible at the plate, forcing the sport to confront the issue of steroids in a new light. Bonds raised the bar for power hitting, particularly in the steroid era, which led to an arms race in physical training and performance enhancement. His incredible ability to hit for power, along with his keen eye for the strike zone, set a new standard for hitters. As a result, Major League Baseball was forced to reevaluate its stance on steroids and PED use, which led to stricter testing and regulations in the years that followed. Bonds, however, was never officially convicted of steroid use, leaving a cloud of uncertainty around his legacy. Still, his accomplishments, particularly his record-breaking 73 home runs in 2001, continue to shape discussions about power and performance in modern baseball. The Rocket era, Roger Clemens, born August 4, 1962 in Dayton, Ohio, is one of the most dominant pitchers in Major League Baseball history. Over his 24-season career, Clemens recorded 354 wins, 4,672 strikeouts, and 7 Cy Young Awards, establishing himself as a fixture of power pitching. His ability to overpower hitters with a fastball that often reached triple digits redefined what it meant to be an elite pitcher. Clemens' career is marked by his intensity, consistency, and a level of physicality that pushed the limits of the pitcher's role in the game. Because of his dominance, Clemens influenced an entire generation of pitchers, setting a new standard for velocity and command. In 1986, Clemens struck out 20 batters in a game against the Seattle Mariners, setting a record that still stands. This performance was a clear demonstration of his extraordinary ability to control the game with his pitching power. The record wasn't just a statistical anomaly, it solidified Clemens' reputation as one of the most feared pitchers of his time. His success in the 1980s and 1990s forced teams to rethink how they developed pitchers, focusing more on strength training, velocity, and maintaining elite control. Clemens's impact on power pitching changed the way pitchers were scouted, trained, and used, making him a central figure in modern baseball history. The silent record crusher, Hank Aaron, born February 5, 1934 in Mobile, Alabama, is one of the most accomplished and revered players in baseball history. With 755 home runs, 3,771 hits, and a .305 batting average, Aaron's career statistics are a testament to his skill and longevity. His most iconic achievement came in 1974 when he broke Babe Ruth's long-standing home run record. This feat was not only a triumph of athleticism, but also a victory over the racial challenges that Aaron faced throughout his career. His quiet determination and remarkable consistency allowed him to play at an elite level for 23 seasons, with his career spanning from 1954 to 1976. Aaron's moment in 1974 when he surpassed Ruth's record was significant not just for baseball, but for American society, as he broke the record during a time of deep racial tension. Aaron's grace under pressure in the face of threats and hostility solidified his place in history, not only as a great player but also as a pivotal figure in the civil rights movement. His ability to maintain his performance through the years set new standards for longevity in the sport. Aaron's legacy continues to influence players today, demonstrating that consistency and resilience can lead to unparalleled success both on and off the field. The five-tool prototype, Willie Mays, born May 6, 1931, in Westfield, Alabama, is widely regarded as the most complete player in baseball history. Over his 22-season career, Mays accumulated 660 home runs, 338 stolen bases, and 12 Gold Gloves, demonstrating his exceptional ability across all facets of the game. His power, speed, and defensive prowess set a standard that few players could ever hope to achieve. Mays' ability to excel in every aspect of the game, from hitting for power to stealing bases to playing elite defense in center field, led to his reputation as the five-tool player, a term that has since become synonymous with the ultimate baseball talent. His career highlights continue to shape how we view well-rounded athletes in MLB. One of Mays' defining moments came in the 1954 World Series, when he made an iconic over-the-shoulder catch in center field, a play simply known as the catch. This moment captured his all-around skill and cemented his place as one of the most dynamic players in the game. Mays didn't just dominate offensively, his defense and base running were just as valuable. His unique combination of power, speed, and defense made him the prototype for the five-tool player, raising the bar for future generations of baseball talent. The influence of Mays on the expectations for modern baseball players is undeniable, as his legacy continues to inspire those who strive for excellence in every aspect of the game. The science of hitting, Ted Williams, born August 30th, 1918, in San Diego, California, is regarded as one of the greatest hitters to ever play the game. Over his 19-season career, Williams posted a 344 career batting average, hit 521 home runs, and recorded a 482 on-base percentage. Williams's approach to hitting was revolutionary because of his keen understanding of the mechanics involved. His 1941 season, in which he hit .406, remains the last time any player has surpassed a 400 average in a single season, a feat that solidified his place in baseball lore. Williams was not only an offensive powerhouse, but also a pioneer in the use of statistics to improve performance. Williams was one of the first players to study the physics of hitting, meticulously working on swing mechanics and analyzing the pitcher's tendencies. His scientific approach to hitting influenced the development of modern baseball analytics, laying the groundwork for future generations of players and coaches. He was ahead of his time, combining natural talent with a methodical, almost scientific, understanding of the game. Williams's ability to consistently perform at the highest level for nearly 2 decades changed the way the game viewed hitting, shifting it from instinctive to deliberate. As a result, his legacy extends beyond just his numbers. He revolutionized the way players prepare and approach the art of batting. The physical marvel, Bo Jackson, born November 30th, 1962 in Bessemer, Alabama, is one of the rare athletes to dominate in both professional baseball and football. Over his MLB career, Jackson hit 221 home runs and stole 82 bases, showcasing his power and speed on the field. Jackson's ability to excel in both sports was unprecedented. He was not only a key player for the Kansas City Royals, but also played for the Los Angeles Raiders in the NFL, establishing himself as a cultural phenomenon in the late 1980s and early 1990s. His athleticism and versatility set him apart from other players, as he balanced two grueling professional careers simultaneously. In 1989, Jackson achieved one of the best seasons of his baseball career, hitting 32 home runs and stealing 26 bases, further solidifying his status as a multisport legend. His performance on the field was just as spectacular on the gridiron, where he was known for his powerful runs and explosive speed. Jackson's ability to perform at the highest level in both MLB and the NFL revolutionized the perception of multisport athletes, proving that it was possible to excel in more than one professional league. His legacy continues to shape how athletes approach multisport careers in the modern era, setting a new standard for athletic versatility. The spectacle factor, Mark McGwire, born October 1st, 1963 in Pomona, California, is one of the most iconic power hitters in baseball history. Over his 16-season career, McGwire hit 583 home runs, with his most memorable season coming in 1998 when he set the single-season home run record with 70. His incredible 1998 performance sparked a nationwide frenzy, revitalizing baseball after the 1994 strike. McGwire's pursuit of the home run record alongside Sammy Sosa not only brought the sport back to prominence, but also ignited the home run race that captured the public's imagination and brought millions of fans back to the game. McGwire's power-hitting revolution extended beyond his bat. He was one of the first players to incorporate extreme weightlifting and strength training into his regimen, setting a new standard for power hitters. His intense focus on building strength and maximizing power through physical training became a model for future generations of sluggers. Because of his impact, McGwire is often credited with helping shape the modern approach to hitting, where power became the primary objective for many players. This shift towards power hitting, fueled by strength training, left an indelible mark on how baseball is played today. The captain blueprint, Derek Jeter, born June 26, 1974 in Pequannock Township, New Jersey, is one of the most iconic figures in baseball history. Over his 20-season career with the New York Yankees, Jeter accumulated 3,465 hits and won 5 World Series rings. His ability to perform in clutch situations combined with his impeccable defensive skills and offensive consistency made him a central figure in the Yankees dynasty. Beyond his statistics, Jeter's leadership and poise on the field set him apart as one of the greatest captains in baseball history. His legacy extends beyond just his achievements. He reshaped the role of a team captain in modern baseball, defining what it means to lead with both skill and mental toughness. Jeter's defining moment came in the 2001 ALDS during Game 3 against the Oakland Athletics, when he made the iconic flip play. This play, where Jeter, from deep shortstop, flipped the ball to home plate to tag out the runner, is remembered as a hallmark of his clutch defense. The play wasn't just a physical feat, it symbolized his calm under pressure and his focus in critical moments. Jeter's leadership style became the gold standard for modern captains, demonstrating that a captain could combine immense talent with composure and a deep sense of responsibility to his team. His ability to balance skill, leadership, and poise changed how future captains approached their roles on and off the field, cementing his status as a true leader of the game. Short but supreme, Sandy Koufax, born December 30th, 1935 in Brooklyn, New York, was one of the most dominant pitchers in Major League Baseball, despite a relatively short career. Over his 12 seasons, Koufax recorded 4 no-hitters, including a perfect game in 1965, and won 3 Cy Young Awards in just 4 years. His career ERA stands at an impressive 2.76, and he led the National League in ERA for 5 consecutive seasons. Koufax's ability to dominate on the mound during his peak years made him one of the most feared pitchers in the game, but it was his performance in the postseason that truly set him apart. His brief but brilliant career forced MLB to rethink how pitchers were utilized in high-stakes games. In 1965, Koufax threw a perfect game against the Chicago Cubs, and followed that up with back-to-back Cy Young Awards in 1966 and 1967. His dominance in the 60s postseason, particularly in the 1963 and 1965 World Series, where he helped lead the Dodgers to championships, made him the standard for elite postseason pitchers. Because of Koufax's success, teams began to rely on their top pitchers in a more strategic manner during the postseason, adjusting how they managed their rotations. His incredible ability to perform in the most crucial moments reshaped how MLB teams approached pitching in October, setting the foundation for how postseason pitchers are treated today. The consistency king, Albert Pujols, born January 16, 1980, in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, is one of the most consistent and powerful hitters in MLB history. Over his 22-season career, Pujols amassed 679 home runs and 2,218 RBIs, maintaining a career batting average over .300 for 11 seasons. Pujols' ability to combine consistent power with a high batting average made him a rare breed, one of the few players capable of sustained excellence in power hitting over such an extended period. His remarkable consistency, especially through his early years with the Saints, Louis Cardinals, redefined what it meant to be a power hitter. His ability to produce year after year without significant drop-offs is a feat few have matched. In 2001, Pujols made an immediate impact as the NL Rookie of the Year, setting the stage for a career that would see him dominate both at the plate and in the clutch. His first few seasons showed that power hitting could coexist with consistent hitting for average, a combination rarely seen at such a high level. Over the years, Pujols not only amassed power numbers but also maintained an elite approach at the plate, earning him numerous All-Star selections and multiple MVP awards. His career serves as proof that sustained excellence in power hitting is not only possible but can lead to a Hall of Fame-worthy career. Pujols' legacy as a consistent power hitter has influenced future generations, showing that it's possible to remain an elite force at the plate well into the later stages of a career.